Welcome to the Broski Doodles podcast, the best podcast in all the land. It's your boy Kiko Flo, Kiko Cervantes, the guy with the accent, and in the other side of the screen, the other side of the world, it's Chef Maurice, the other guy with the accent, the heavier accent. Look at his face, look at his eyes. That's an indigenous person from South America. What do you do, Chef? How you doing?
Well, good, brother. How about you?
I'm chilling. We started having now, it's almost like summer here in Madrid. So
is it hot?
Yeah, it's really hot, actually. It's getting annoying. But it's all good. I guess better than the winter. Although I'm not a big winter hater. I like the cold because I'm a big bear and I have a lot of fat.
Do you like the cold in between September to November?
Yeah,
September to December?
That's the best time, right? And this is sort of the second best time, which is between April and July.
Springtime.
Yeah. But yeah,
Can we say that fall and spring are the best?
Yeah, I guess because you get the transition. You don't get the extremes. Now it is true that in some places this time, which is the spring, you get a lot of rainfall. So it depends. In some other places it's the fall that you get rain.
Is it raining a lot?
No, not right now. It's just good weather.
Here it's starting to rain a lot.
Well, Florida is just a piece of shit when it comes to weather, right? Everybody says, "Oh, you go to Florida for the weather," but then it's a very, very strange weather over there. You know, you have sunny, then it rains, and then an hour later it's sunny again. And
how could you explain that to someone who has never lived here before or been here before?
It's so crazy. One time we were in Orlando, well, close to Orlando. We were going to the Wet and Wild Park. This is 20 years ago, some shit like that. You remember the Wet and Wild? Still exists. I think it's the best water park, unless one of the Disney ones.
Isn't that how we called this girl in high school?
Yeah, also, Ashley. So in the Wet and Wild Park, I think she's pregnant again. You know. So in this Wet and Wild, we were about to go in, and it started raining hard as fuck, like hurricane rain. And we saw that everybody was just leaving through the exit, and it was open pretty much. So we were like, hey, it was like a big family group. I mean, this is very South American. I'm not proud of this, but we were like, hey, let's see if for any reason this shit turns around the weather, and we just go in through the exit, because nobody's really watching or anything. So we went in through the exit. We went to a nice area towards the beach section. And then what happened? This guy, man. This is a problem when it comes to commitment. You know, we have Chef Maurice. He's being paid a lot of money to be present for the podcast. And then he's probably going to say something about I had to take care of my kid or my wife, which is unacceptable, right? I mean, when it comes to the podcast, the commitment is 100%. There's no exceptions. And the fact that he's not taking it seriously does hurt me. I do want comments about this on him. If you could kindly address it directly to him, because I think embarrassment to him is really what could drive him to improve on certain areas of the podcast. I mean, that being said, his hair is looking great, so that's one thing that I appreciate at least. And I mean, I do love the guy, you know. What's up, bro? I wasn't talking shit about you at all. I can't hear you, so I think you're muted or something.
Said, God damn it. I leave one task for the women.
And they can't do it, right?
Fucking almost burned the house down.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem when they started letting them vote.
God damn it. Can't have a fucking coffee in peace.
So, anyways. Bro, we were in this Wet and Wild, entrance. There's this whole fucking hurricane going on, rain, people are leaving. And right then, we just went in through the exit. I mean, granted,
through the exit.
It's not like it was a master plan. The entrance and the exit were very close to each other. This was a small park at the time. So it was just kind of natural. We went in, we went to the beach area, to a nice table. And then 5 minutes later, the rain went out, the clouds went out, and it was the sunniest day of Florida that year. And we just had a crazy Wet and Wild experience.
So you guys went in for free?
Yeah, to this day, I say the Lord pay for that. And it was like 17 of us.
No way. Okay. Damn. That's
I,
good.
I can't go to jail for that. It's 20 years ago.
Retroactive.
I mean, we did buy beers inside and shit like that, so some money went back to the man.
Right. So the money you saved on the ticket, you pour it back in and on
I mean,
drinks.
I even think inside the cooler we hid alcohol underneath the juice because you could bring in juice but no alcohol. So we probably didn't even bring money to the park itself. Like we probably, but I mean, I'm sure we would have bought like a beer or two, a pretzel, some shit.
A pretzel.
Because we probably brought in sandwiches too, sneaked in. But I mean, I'm sure we bought something inside.
Wait, so you guys were going?
Yeah, we were going.
You guys were going to pay for the ticket?
Yeah, we were going to. Yeah.
You just got there and then
and
let's just go through here.
As soon as we got there, we're like in the entrance trying to figure out, okay, what's the price of this? Rain just starts going. People are crazy. They're leaving because it's like, oh, the day is done. Like, I mean, this is like
right.
And like the doors for the exit were just open, and like there wasn't a lot of monitoring around, so we just kind of like in a sort of organic way that wasn't too orchestrated. It was more of like everybody saw each other and they just started doing the Roomba, and then they went in through the exit, and next thing you know, we're all inside, and then the rain is out, and now we're part of the ecosystem.
Was this in your high school days?
No, I was like younger. Maybe
way
like
younger.
Maybe like freshman year, maybe freshman in high school or 8th grade.
Damn, you were down for the illegal shit. Already.
I mean, is that illegal or is that just like
it's just a smart ass. Smart.
I mean, I think that was just kind of like because it wasn't even like forced. It wasn't something like that we, like straight up took a lot of actions to make this happen. It was almost like, oh, if you just step over this line, you're like in type shit. Like, and we all looked at ourselves. We looked, and it was almost like a sign of God. I don't believe in God, but if there was ever been a God, like I think at that time,
he showed up that day.
Yeah.
God damn. Thank you, Nazareth.
So yeah, I don't know why I was telling that story, but yeah.
Well,
about the weather. Oh, about the weather in Florida. That's how crazy the weather is. And then the day got perfect, sunny, and we had a great time in Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild, a great park. I don't know if it's still open.
I think it's still open. I think we're gonna go either to that one or like the other one.
Right, like Blizzard Beach or some shit. Are you gonna ride the things, or you're like a little scary bitch?
I'm a scary bitch.
Whoa.
But I'll try some.
Like will you do the one that you're like at the very top?
No. I mean, you can't go all the way straight away, right?
No, you gotta. I mean, you start trying others, and then towards the end of the day, at the end of the day, you gotta do it.
We'll see. I can't promise anything.
All right, but you do know that any fear that you go against makes you stronger. And we need a cool story for the podcast. Try to get a video.
What doesn't kill you make you stronger?
I think that's a Katy Perry song.
Kelly Clarkson.
Okay.
Same thing.
Wrong white bill. All right. Okay, so so crazy weather. What's up? You wanted to talk to me about some topics today, and I asked you, all right, don't tell me them. Don't tell me them so that it can come like natural at the moment, and it's not like a prepared thing.
No, I just I read somewhere that and I don't know why, like showering at night is not a thing.
Showering at night is not a thing.
And the title was like, should showering at night be illegal? Right. And I don't know why. I don't understand. I wanted to see if we as a group we can find out why this is it.
All right, let's start off first by what's your shower situation?
I personally do shower at night.
Okay, before going to sleep.
Because I come from work and I'm not gonna go to sleep nasty as fuck.
Right, you do work in a place where you're getting very dirty. Um, I mean, in the recent time, I only shower like in the start of the day. And what I do is I wake up and then I do the workouts and shit, like anything where I'm gonna sweat. And then after that, I take a shower.
I understand that maybe people like my point of view is like not going to sleep dirty.
Dirty. Yeah, I think it's a perfect point. And
But then
I ideally should be showering at night as well.
so twice a day.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Doing a tour.
Like
Because this is the other thing. You're here, praising on your habits of like, look, I shower at night, I go to sleep clean. But then in the morning you go to work and you don't shower again, right? Because you showered at night. But me being a fat little piggy, I sweat at night, and in the morning, if I don't take a shower, I don't feel like I'm new. I feel like I'm dirty from the night before. So I think at the end of the day, ideally you want to do at night before you go to sleep and then in the morning. And then if it's summer, you might even do like a 6 p.m. shower just to get on that tip because you're going to go to a dinner and you want to feel fresh.
When it's hot as fuck, I try to shower twice.
Yeah.
When you start sweating your balls
This is
off.
this is not the standard in Europe, right? In the winter in Europe, you can go a week without showering. But I have been seeing this trend. And I don't know if this is like a rage baiting things, meaning it's not even real. It's just a laboratory making these memes or posts to make people rage bait, where they're saying like, oh, showering every day is not even like a thing. You should be showering every 3 days. And I think that's just rage bait. Because that's bullshit, bro. Like, if you don't shower every day, then that shit is gonna be noticed. You can smell it.
How long can you go without showering?
I mean, I'll be honest. I've gone 2-3 days without showering at one point because I'm just at home for like the whole weekend and I'm just not doing shit and I'm not going out. And it's not like I'm proud of myself. Like my girlfriend's like, you haven't showered since, yesterday morning, you fucking pig, this and that. But I will never do that if I'm encountering people outside of my home. So whenever I've done it, it's just because I'm like on a fucking, Warcraft binge for 3 days, eating Hot Pockets or the equivalent, to a 40-year-old in Spain.
I shower every day that I work.
Okay, I like this. Okay.
I shower every day that I work.
And then by the way, I praise you being honest about these very vulnerable parts of your life. I think people appreciate it. They see it in you. They're like, not only he's a famous chef, but he has feelings and he's human too. He's imperfect.
On my days off, unless I go out, like I do something, like I have a plan, then I won't shower. Like today is my day off. Mm-hmm. I'm probably not gonna shower today.
But you showered last night.
But I showered last night.
Okay, so today you're just chilling at home. You're already clean. I'm not gonna be doing an extra shower. You smell yourself. You're good. What's your deodorant situation?
On the daily.
Okay.
On the daily. Even though they do say that certain deodorants kind of fuck up your skin.
Yeah. I'm using now an aluminum bar. It's not aluminum. It's not. No, it's not aluminum. It's alumbre.
Okay.
It's some weird shit. It's like a crystal.
And then you pass it through your armpits?
Yeah, you pass it through your armpits. Right after you get off the shower, you dry yourself, but in that section, you don't dry yourself completely so that there's some humidity. And then that, along with the bar, creates like a little slippery situation. And then you put it all over your armpits. And to be honest, it works for me very well. And apparently, it's not like toxic like these spray things or whatever the fuck.
Wait, but is it like a cream or something?
No, it's not a cream. It's very weird. It's like a crystal. It's weird.
Say the name again.
Okay, search for alumbre deodorant and then see what's the name in English. I'm just missing the name now. It's like an element in the chemistry table or whatever the fuck, the table of elements.
Alum Stone.
Alum Stone. That's what it is. Right there.
Oh, but I think I've seen what you
Put a picture. Put a picture. People are asking, what the fuck are you talking about? And this is, I don't know, this is a solution for deodorant that has worked for me. So it's not like a cream, it's not a spray. And apparently it's natural, although apparently nothing is really natural if you want the smell to go off, because you need something to take it off. This is Alum Stone. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it comes like in a little crystal. Like, look, if you look at the Whole Foods one, at the beginning, sometimes it can be rough around the edges, like a soap that you're starting to use. But as you start putting it, it becomes round. And then, I don't know, for me, it just neutralizes any smell, you know? And I even gone like 2 days with it, and it's good. So, and it's very cheap. Here, the one I buy in the supermarket is like €2, $2. I'm sure in the US it's going to be more expensive because, you know, we got the best. Yeah, $10 in a face, son. But yeah, it's good. It's good. That's what I recommend. What do you use? What's your situation?
I use the Gillette cream or bar.
The one
like
that
the most toxic thing.
Yeah, the poison. You use the one that at the bottom you sort of in a circular motion.
Yeah.
And then more liquid comes out, and then you paste it in your. Okay.
That's the one I use.
So pretty much I started using microplastics in your glands.
I started using that one because it was like sweat resistant.
Okay.
And I usually sweat a lot from my armpits.
Okay.
So I used that, and then I just kept using it for, years and years now.
All right. Oh, that's cute.
So if I get some sort of disease, now we know the cause.
All right. We know who to sue.
Go there, please.
But I would recommend.
Is this, does it have a smell, a scent?
No, it's no smell.
No smell.
It's just neutralizing.
You only use this, like no more.
Nothing else.
Not the little bowl.
And I never smell, my dog.
Damn. Where else? Can you use it?
This is not like 100%, vegan or whatever the fuck, natural, because natural would be to put nothing and then smell like a French, right? But this alum stone, apparently is very like non-hostile with the skin, and it neutralizes smell, and you never smell. I recommend it. What other thing that you do? Do you put any deodorant in the balls?
No.
Okay.
I dry it natural. All air.
Yeah, me too. Air Nike.
How soon after you shower do you put your underwear
on? As soon as I'm dry enough.
Okay. Like, do you dry it yourself?
Yeah, with my towel. I try to dry very well. I hate having like a little humid spot.
A wet spot.
Yeah. So that's not,
yeah, because when you put like your shirt on, it's like it stays, it sticks. It feels weird.
Yeah. And when you're a little bit heavier than the national average, it's even more annoying, right?
Muscles. So why do we think that this person wrote that showering at night should be legal?
I don't know. I think that's retarded. That showering at night should be the norm. That should be the default. Showering
twice a day, is that considered the norm?
I don't think that's the national norm, but that should be considered the norm. That should be what you aspire to. You should shower at night and then in the morning.
I mean, I can see why in the morning. You start your day off fresh.
It wakes you up.
It wakes you up. But then there's two things. They say that in the morning, you should shower with like cold water or colder water.
Yeah, and then those persons should die.
And then at night, you should, shower with hot because it'll relax you. It'll relax your muscles.
Who says? Is it the Dalai Lama who kissed the little boy?
God damn.
Huh?
The scientists, the people who know.
Where are you getting these sources from?
The people who know.
Yeah, I don't know. Who the fuck showers with? I mean, now that the summer's coming here, I put the shower a little bit cooler. But like straight up cold water, yeah, fuck that. Who's doing that?
It does say that going to bed with a wet hair can lead into growth of fungi.
What about bacteria. A wet back?
I don't know. I can see both points. I do the night routine, but I
Okay.
can see why you could
What about with
start your day off.
with the cleaning of the teeth? What's the
That's like a
what's
once a week situation.
once a week? I'm on the homeless standard, just once
Mm.
a week at a gas station in fucking Arizona.
Twice a day at least,
Morning and evening.
morning and evening. I think it's somewhat of the same, right?
Same
One,
situation.
no, you don't want to just brush your teeth at night and then wait till the next day. You don't want to do that shit.
No, I'm saying you should brush your teeth at night and in the morning,
And in the morning, right,
just like
right.
you should shower at night and in the morning.
Now, there's a lot of debate about this.
Okay, what's the debate?
Should you brush your teeth in the morning before or after having breakfast?
Mm, let's
That's
see.
a I have my way, and I don't know
Uh,
why I would do the other way.
okay, I okay. I'll put it this way. I understand both sides. Now, my priority is feeling clean when I eat that food. So the reason why I brush my teeth in the morning is because I don't want to put anything in my mouth without having my mouth completely fresh for that day, without the rest of other things, right? Especially since I don't always, and this is a little shameful for me, I don't always brush my teeth at night, which I should. If you did, then in the morning you wouldn't have any remains in your mouth, so it wouldn't make much of a difference. But you still have that aftertaste of having had slept for 8 hours. So I want to have my mouth clean in the morning before I eat breakfast. Now, that being said, if after the breakfast I'm doing some sort of event where I want to make sure I don't look bad, then I will brush my teeth again after the breakfast. Otherwise, if it's just a regular day, then I will go on with my day. That's how I would do it.
I think we're on the same boat right there.
All right, next.
No, but I can see why people would do it after, having breakfast.
There
Like I
are
could understand
days
why.
where I brush my teeth at night, and then in the morning I will just have breakfast and then brush my teeth after breakfast. So that is a little, parenthesis situation there.
Let's see what our AI friend recommends.
So you're using Claude these days?
Right now, I'm using the Google one. What is it, Genie?
Gemini. I think Gemini is beating ChatGPT for by a lot right now.
My understanding is that Claude right now is the
Yeah,
bomb.
but Claude is like another level. Like you can tell Claude, like send emails, talk
Yeah.
to a couple biddies online, tell them what they want to hear.
What did you said? Gemini, the name of the
Gemini.
she. I take it as a she.
Yes, she says she.
Is recommending to brush before breakfast to remove any bacteria built overnight.
Yep, that's what I said. You see, I'm smarter than Gemini.
If you prefer to brush after, wait 30 to 60 minutes to avoid brushing acids from your food into the enamel.
What the fuck?
I feel like it's too complicated. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on the boat. If I'm doing
Okay.
something after breakfast that needs, that attention, I'll do it.
Okay. What's
Go
your
ahead, go ahead.
situation with jeans? How long do you wear a pair of jeans?
You want me to be honest? I haven't worn jeans in like 7 years or 8 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's been a minute.
Since you sold your horse.
My my horse, my women.
No, your horse. Okay. Okay, never mind then.
Because they were starting to get uncomfortable.
All right. Okay, let me present it another way. You do wear some type of pants.
I do wear pants, yeah.
Right.
But this ones are like jeggings.
Okay,
Like
jeggings.
joggers and
Okay.
pants.
For how many days do you wear the same jeggings?
Before like washing it, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Great question.
And be
Because the ones
honest.
for
Don't try to look good. People at this stage, it's not doesn't matter anymore. Just be honest.
for work, I should be washing it more often.
Okay, that's a great disclaimer and a great way to start it off.
The ones for work, since right now I'm basically part-time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working half-time. I reuse the pants a lot.
Okay, there's a lot of caveats and disclaimers here, which I
Also
appreciate.
depends.
I see
Also
what you're
depends
doing.
on what I did during the day. If I
So
had a day where
sometimes it's light days where like
if I
little movement was happening.
if I had a day where I was in the grill full time, it was
Right.
hot and sweaty, those pants are
Different.
not gonna make it for the next day.
Okay, all right.
But
okay.
if my day is like low and slow,
Okay, so how many days until you grab a new pair? And just it's okay, it's okay. I will be vulnerable too, so it's okay.
right now I'm going. If it's a slow day, I'm going a week,
A week, so that's like 5-6 days.
five work days.
5 work days. Okay, I see.
Those
All
are
right.
those are my work pants. Again,
Right.
I should be changing at least every 2 days.
Right,
Because
right.
also doing laundry is a fucking hassle.
Right.
Um,
No, I mean I get you. I mean I sometimes wear the same jeans for 4 or 5 days. So I'm not blaming you. I've been wearing a pair of shorts for like 4 days right now.
for you, or for us, it would be like commodity. Like, the shorts I'm wearing the same shorts too that I've been wearing, when I'm at home for
And
the
then
past 2 or 3 weeks.
my home clothes, the things that I wear at home just to be comfortable, that can have like a week and a half. Like the
Or more.
shorts, for example, the shorts. The shirt I do change, almost every day, but the shorts, my comfy shorts, I might wear them a week and a half. But
My
again, I'm
comfy
not doing.
shorts are going with me.
Yeah, but I'm
all
not
the
doing like any marathons in the house.
No,
I'm
no,
just-
no. Yeah, at home, watching a movie, you can wear
Right.
the same shorts.
Right. Okay, we're on the same page.
But now underwear. Underwear is the big one for guys. I think that underwear it's a big question for guys, right?
Damn.
I can tell you right now and be as vulnerable as I can be.
Okay, go be vulnerable. Tell me.
No, underwear is like a daily thing.
Okay.
I wear it.
But
No, there's no buts. Like there's no in betweens here.
okay,
Daily.
okay.
Sometimes you might have like a little streak over.
Like a streak. What do you mean? Like a leakage?
Like a little. You could have leakage.
Okay,
both
leakage.
on both sides. We're getting to an age where leakage happens.
Right, leakage is part of the daily routine.
Both front and back.
Yeah, front and back. Right, in the
So-
carburetor and also in the exhaust pipe.
And we have this spot. I don't know what's the name in English.
The taint.
Yeah.
The taint.
The taint. That's how it's
I
called.
think it's a
The,
taint.
the in betweener.
The in-betweener.
The gooch. I think that's how they call it. The gooch.
Yeah, the gooch.
So that's that space between the nutsack and the butthole.
And a bajolino. Yep, got you.
So there's smells there. There's things.
Right. Little
There's
smells.
bacteria growing.
There's bacteria living there.
You don't want to. Whenever your female friend or male friend goes to have dinner down there, you don't want.
I
that
mean,
shit.
they should.
They should
I mean,
what?
We should fight against that taboo.
So we should change underwear every day.
Yeah, I think people should, be wanting to go there more. Do a little licking in the leakage.
What's your situation
With what? With the
with the underwear wearing?
No, the same daily. So that's a daily thing, right? We want to do dailies.
Because I've heard the turnarounds
No,
or the flip them overs.
The flip 'em over works like if you're in jail, or if
I
you're
don't know.
like
I've never been.
or if you're like in an emergency situation in Thailand. Like they cancel your flight. Now you got to do it for 3 more days, and you start doing, I mean, I even do this one. If I go on a trip, like I'm taking maybe a few extra socks and boxers, just like maybe I can have a
Always.
second pair in the night. One thing that I think really helps, if you're like in a trip where you gotta walk a lot in Europe or some shit, and you're doing from the morning to the very night, one thing you can do is halfway in the day, you go to the hotel, you change socks, and you go back, a little fresher. That's something you can do.
Okay, I do take extra pair of underwear and socks, but I don't change them midday.
Yeah, most of the time you just end up coming back with a couple extras that you never use. But
Right.
I mean, if you're like in a summer day in Europe, you're probably gonna even wanna take a shower middle day, change underwear and socks, and go back again. But if not, at least you change your socks. It gives you a new perspective in life. Things start looking a little brighter. Maybe your wife is not as annoying as you thought.
That's interesting. What else hygiene wise?
Okay, finger in the asshole for cleaning.
Oh,
Important.
for cleaning.
Yeah, cleaning purposes.
Do you have to go in?
No, I don't go in, but I do talk. I do knock on the door.
Okay, yes. I do
Okay.
knock on the door too.
Okay, I knock. I'm like, hey, is anyone there? They're like, no, nobody here. Okay, bye. I was just cleaning the porch, and then
Right. I usually I don't go in. I don't go in. Do you know people who go in just to clean?
I'm sure there are, but yeah. I mean, I've gone in before because I had to apply some creams for a condition that they
In?
call. Well, I think it's around, but I was just like making sure, like,
Let me try.
or maybe it was an excuse to go in. But I was applying some of creams for a condition they call hemorrhoids,
Hmm.
right? And then I had to, and I wanted to make sure that it was like working well, so I went like even in so that there was a little bit in, yeah. And then I did that for 2 hours.
I'm guessing they went away, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay. What about
So,
the Pinino Romano?
so the Benino Romano, they say that like people that support circumcision, I mean, for people that don't know, I mean, we have this in our like Instagram profiles, but me and Chef Maurice, we're not circumcised. So, South American way.
Instead of pronouns, we just put on.
Yeah, uncircumcised, or which is weird, right? It should just be called normal, right? Hashtag team hood, whatever you want to call it,
Hood.
So every day, I clean my thing and I make sure that I pull the blinds, I clean every everything, and I think one of the arguments that people use, the ones that have been mutilated, they say, oh, people that are not circumcised, it's just dirty. It's not hygienic. And it's like, well, it's not hygienic if you're a fucking homeless person. That's just nasty. If you clean your shit every day, then it's going to be perfect. And you don't practice mutilation on infants.
Mhm.
So, anyways.
I remember when my son, when he was born, they asked us,
Mhm.
and we answered. We said no, but then,
They were like, you sure? Because we already did it.
but then, my wife and my son were like in the bedroom sleeping. So I walked around the I don't know what's it called, like the
The word.
baby
The
the
word.
word, and I saw how they were doing it to a kid, like to a baby,
What?
because
You were
they do it right there.
Oh, what do you mean? Like it's like a little magic show?
They have windows where you
Oh,
can
because there's a
watch.
lot of kids in the same place type
There's a
shit?
lot of
Or?
yeah, there was a lot of kids.
And you
Like they
just saw
take
them
them.
just papa. And what was it like brutal?
Yeah, I saw the blood and the cutting, and I'm like, I'm out. It was it's not fun. The baby was crying. Of course it
Right.
was.
Like when you saw it, does it make you feel like, damn, this is more brutal than like many people think it is? Like it's kind of like, I mean, aside from the fact that if something goes wrong, you can be left with maybe half a pinino. I mean, imagine. I mean, like you look at your thing. You're already lacking, right? Imagine having half of that.
Right.
Right?
Damn.
I mean, you got something that it works type shit. Like it's not, it's not changing the world or anything, but it works. Imagine having half that. Yeah, it does the deed. Imagine having half of that.
Damn, that sucks.
Okay, so
but then I watch the no porn. I mean the no porn.
Okay.
And you're like, goddamn,
everyone's cut.
Everyone's cutting. You're like,
right.
If I cut it,
right? Like you're like, hey, where's the diversity team here? I'm not represented in this industry.
I've searched when I was younger for those kind of videos with
Can I
UnCut gems?
Can I get UnCut gems? Right. So you can feel connected. It's like, hey, that's my dog. That's my dog right there.
No, right. I before then I hadn't had the sexual relationship.
Right, like before you're like, I can't get into this. After that, you were like, I mean, I'm not that big, but I can see myself there. Like that's
right.
Okay, I get you. All right. No, that's great. I mean, at the end of the day, and I think this is how we should like start a campaign so they can stop these mutilations. #UnCut gems. They're like, like the Shore Kings.
That's something I would be proud of.
Right? Like you start your own foundation.
UnCut gems.
And again, this is not, I know right now the political environment is hot. This is not against the Jewish people, but this is pretty much due to the Jewish doctors. I mean, in the US, Jewish doctors just said like, oh no, yeah, it's just cleaner. And they just applied a religious practice to the whole American medical system.
How is it in Europe?
Well, I understand in Europe it's a lot more like not cutting, like uncircumcised. There are pockets in different places because from what I understand, the two religions that circumcise are the Jewish religion and the Muslim religion. So there are countries in Europe that have a lot of Muslim population, and I would guess they do it. I don't know how through the medical system or if they do it at home, with grandpa's scissors from back in the day. I don't know.
There was a series when I don't know, like 12, 15 years ago, Nip Tuck.
Nip Tuck, okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
I've heard of it, but I don't even know what it's about.
It's about beautiful
circumcision. What?
Circumcision. No, and anyways, one of the episodes was the son being older, I think like a teenager or maybe older. He wanted to, have a cut gem.
Okay, because he had an uncut gem.
He had an uncut gem, so he cut it himself.
Okay.
With daddy's scissors or whatever, and it was very graphic.
Oh, they show it.
They show some blood and stuff, but and what makes you wanna get a cut? I
don't know. Maybe you watch these videos that you've been watching, and then they're like, damn, right? Because I mean, like, my first sexual encounter was with an American lady,
female.
Did she look at my thing and said, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Is this one of those undocumented penises?
Mm.
And yeah, indeed, that's what they look like.
She was.
They have a hood on.
Do you know? I mean, maybe I shouldn't ask. No, I shouldn't ask.
Yeah, it should.
It would be too much. It would be too much information.
Yeah, we're almost 40.
We don't want to know.
Stupid. Yeah, we don't want to know. But yes, the answer is yes.
Yes. Yeah. For someone who's not used to that, like in the American culture, it seems like a lot of.
I think in Latin America they don't do that. Maybe only in Argentina because they have a Jewish population there.
community.
So I don't know if in Argentina it's mixed. You get both. But in Latin America, in general, they don't do circumcision.
Well, it is a religious thing.
Yeah, it
Catholics
is.
maybe don't.
No, Catholics don't. No, Catholics is just the priest with the kids. That's it. But the circumcision is Jewish and Muslim.
There was also, was it the Muslims who cut the women?
I mean, it's in some African tribes, but I'm not sure. You mean like also down there?
Down there, yeah.
Yeah, it's in an African tribe, but I'm not sure if it has to do with that religion or not. But maybe. Okay. Which that one is even more brutal. I mean, that one's probably gonna get us demonetized. Not that we're monetized, but whatever.
Even if we thought about it.
Yeah, like even if you think about it, yeah, it's done.
Why do you think that a lot of the punishments back there or back then were very genitalia oriented?
I mean, pretty much because women are annoying, right? So you're like, hey, how do I?
No, but also to men, they use the things like.
I mean, with the women thing, I think it has to do more with the fact that brings you pleasure, and pleasure is like against God's, credo or whatever. The one with the men, I have no idea why taking the hood would make sense. Like, it just seems like a liability. Like, I have no idea what that is, But like, I remember, like in Spain, we went to one of these towns in the outskirts of Madrid. I always tell you whenever you come, we should go. They're very nice. And in one of them, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Toledo, which is an amazing like town with like
Toledo
Toledo for Ashley in Wisconsin. They have like an area of Toledo that is Jewish. They have the Jewish quarter, and they have a lot of these in different pueblos of Spain because there was a lot of Jewish people that at one point they were kicked out of Spain actually. Sephardi Jews. Anyways, they have a museum there, a Jewish museum, right? And I mean like a museum of Jewish culture, not like a
hood museum,
not like a museum that rips you off or anything. It's like a museum about Jewish culture. And inside they show you the tools that they use for circumcision 200 years ago, and it's like fucking like a clamp and a fucking thing, and it's like, damn, this is very archaic, very like I'm pretty sure accidents happen and people were left with half a pinino, which again, not ideal if you're already starting with a low number. You know what I'm saying? Are you looking there for half pininos?
I'm looking for the tools.
The tools used. Well, show us.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy. Show us, because people think that I'm lying. No, bro, circumcision ain't no joke.
And they sell it on like eBay.
Yeah, I think you can get like a good cheap version on Temu, and you can just do it at home for your boys.
I don't know how this works. I kind of don't want to find out either.
Oh shit!
But just the simple fact that you can buy it.
Oh look! Why did Ben Affleck get circumcised?
Okay, maybe we are gonna get them.
Yeah. No, but click on that answer. Yeah, there. Reportedly underwent circumcision as an adult due to an injury sustained while filming a superhero movie. The report indicated that a doctor decided removal was easier than repair. The injury reportedly occurred during a film set, leading to an adult procedure. Wow, that's crazy. Like, it was too big. I had to liberate it. Yeah, so you can get a kit. You're gonna show. I think there was like a. Oh look. No, but just show it. I mean, I think you can just show it. No.
Yeah.
But the one that's like a little paint, like a little drawing.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Okay, that's about the size of mine. The one in the right, no. But one in the left, yeah, boom. Okay, so you first put like a little thing on top. Then you tie it. then you put this. I don't even know what the fuck is happening, bro. This is like so dangerous. This can go wrong so bad. Please don't try this at home.
And apparently they tie you down. Oh, this is for kids. God damn it. Okay,
Bro,
I don't want to watch this shit. Fuck that shit. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's it.
Okay. Chef Maurice was like, this is weird. This is like not the size of an adult. Oh, I get it. I get it. And that's how you get that's how you go in the dark rabbit hole and get to the bottom of it.
They fucking tie you down.
They
That
tie
fucked me
you
up,
down.
bro.
Yeah, bro. We don't scream.
Shit.
So are you happy that you were born in a place where they didn't circumcise you? Is that like something you think about?
And before I answer that, they sell the pinino, like a plastic pinino, so you can practice.
Oh, okay. Like a little mannequin of sorts. Okay.
But just a pinino.
Okay, we're about to see it. Okay. Right, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I guess you can put several different hoods.
Oh, okay, you can practice the hoods and then taking them off. Okay.
God damn it.
Look, trainer kit for medical Barbados. So this is all you have to do. If you pass the test with this, then you can go off and start doing circumcisions in Barbados. So yeah, I think if you do a 3-month training, and then you can just go to the Caribbean and nip pepinos, Filipinos. All right, I mean that's
it's hard to think about it.
In a world where corporate America is getting greedier, this type of technical skills, I think, are gonna be the ones are gonna be winners. So
I don't know how we can move on from this.
I mean, it is going to be getting out of the deep dirt, right? Like we've dug ourselves into this pit, no pun intended, but we do have to climb ourselves out of it. Have you heard of the tale of the mice that was in a bucket of milk and he was gonna drown, but he swam so hard to try to get out of it that he turned the milk into butter and he was able to climb out? That's what we need to do now. Grab this milk that's been, infested with shit, and we need to pedal hard enough that we make it into a, butter, and we can climb out of it.
I have other questions.
Okay. Let's see.
That doesn't have to.
I hope so.
I don't know if it's gonna take us out of the, milk bucket of shit.
I hope. I mean, that's the idea.
It should be the idea, but I don't know if it will. Anyways.
Okay.
What do we know about brunch? What do you know about brunch?
Brunch. That's where ladies that don't work go to talk shit with their friends and do a little of the cocaína.
Damn. Okay. I didn't think it got that bad or that good.
I've never been to one.
You've never been to brunch before?
No.
Right?
I've been to Burger King at 12 in the day, but I haven't,
You've never been to like a place that offers
right. It's like, brunch. We have unlimited
like a
mimosas.
Restaurant or hotel.
Right, no.
So part of the question is like, is brunch part of an excuse to day drink?
Right. Yeah.
Because you usually go, 11, 12, 11 in the morning, 12 noon to these places. And a lot of the places have free mimosas. Right. Or bottomless mimosas.
Okay.
Or, buy one and get 7.
Can you get fucked up of the mimosas?
You could.
Okay.
You could. It's champagne and orange juice. So
okay, that's what mimosas are. Okay, so you get your vitamin D or C, and you get your free con. I think as you get older, it starts becoming more appealing to do the drinking if you're gonna do the drinking earlier, right? And for me, for example, I like to start 5, 6 in the afternoon instead of 10, 11 in the evening as I would have in the past. But
what makes it a difference?
Let me finish. Maybe you start getting even older and you're like, let me start at 11. What makes a difference is the earlier you start, the earlier you end, and the better sleep you can get because you're old and you need to replenish to do shit the next day maybe. Maybe I don't have the schedule. I mean, and you would tell me even more with a kid of going to sleep at 6 in the morning after drinking all night, and maybe calling your friend Jairo for some of that, powdered milk.
Powdered milk, it should be the new one. I think it is an excuse to drink because a lot of brunch places don't want to do brunch. They're doing it for, the easy money. So it is an excuse. And then you have, it's not only mimosas nowadays. Now they start adding like Bloody Marys or, just a bunch of cocktails, daiquiris or mojitos. So it is an excuse to go drink and make it social, okay.
Yeah.
But, a lot of places do have good food. But most times than none, they don't.
I mean, I've gone to like breakfasty places that serve breakfast even in the afternoon, and I've had food that you would have at a brunch place, but it wasn't a brunch place per se where you have bottomless mimosas.
Mimosas.
It's just a place that serves brunch food. It's like a little hipster. The seats are uncomfortable, and the guy that's going to attend you, you're not sure what gender he is, or she, or they.
I do have to admit that...
Admit it.
That my mom loves brunch. So since I was a young kid, I've been to brunches.
Okay, so you've been a
brunch whore, maybe.
Brunch bitch, or you like a brunch bitch. A BB.
Right.
As it's known in the hood.
So I've been to several or different ones.
But like straight up like brunches where your mom is drinking the unlimited mimosas.
She was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We would go, like when we lived in Venezuela, I remember going to hotels.
Damn. I mean, you're talking to me about 20, 25 years ago. If you were going to brunches 20, 25 years ago, that's like high-level brunching. Like you were part of the brunching elite. Because back then, brunching wasn't even a thing.
It wasn't a thing, right?
So
right.
She knew about brunching before brunching was a thing. Yeah.
So, I think it's I don't know, because
would you say like you're a kid that you can make a song something like, ever since I was a kid, I've been brunching for a living, going with my mom to the brunches in the evening with my homies in the cut, like who the fuck? It's like something like that, maybe?
Something like that for sure.
Okay. I mean, brunching in the high class of Venezuelan Caracas lifestyle is something else. Contrary to popular belief, Chef Maurice comes from high class people that went broke after, but
that sounds about right.
Classic story.
The brunches over there would have like arepas.
Arepas, right?
Like also like with or amongst,
right. I mean, you also have like a croissant.
Croissant, right?
Right.
It was like very international.
Okay.
So anyways, I've been to various brunches since I was young.
Right.
And I remember like one time going to New York, and my mom, we went to this like very high-end brunch.
Okay.
And it was very uncomfortable for me, but she enjoyed it.
So uncomfortable for you because you felt out of place?
For sure. Okay. And it was like a lot of money. Like brunches are not, cheap. They're expensive as fuck.
So the mimosa that you're not paying, you're still paying it somewhere else.
You're still paying, right. So, and it's usually like, $80. And a lot of things are like buffets. So you stand up and get it yourself.
Right. So not even like a service. Like, fuck you, you fucking brunch bitch.
Or you go to like the little Filipino guy who's making omelets.
Okay. By the way, Filipinos do make the best omelet.
They do.
And I don't know if it has to do with like the Spanish when they, colonized them. I don't know what it is.
And this is not a joke. I think you're, 95% right.
Do you see me laughing? Do you see me joking? I'm being 100% like, I'm keeping it a buck, keeping it one hundo, keeping it 8 plus brunch, 92 with it. Huh?
When you go to brunch on a cruise, the Filipino homies.
I mean, when you go on a cruise, period, everyone's Filipino. And I have a theory. It's because they are the happiest people on earth.
That could be true. That could be a good theory.
They speak a language that's called
Tagalog.
Macalo.
Tagalog.
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 Tagalog. Tagalog.
Tagalog.
Yeah. And they are very beautiful people, and they have very odd names where they will have an Asian first name and then a very Spanish second name, like
Rodriguez.
Juan Rodriguez, but not Juan like Juan, but Juan, or let's
like
say
HU.
right, like Juan Gutierrez.
That's because of the Spanish.
And the Tagalog combines Spanish with their own native language.
I used to work with a lot of Filipinos.
Oh yeah,
in San Francisco.
oh, tell us about it.
I think you
That's
said
it?
it all.
That's it.
No, they are very happy people. To be honest,
Any other anecdote that you can tell from Filipino people?
they do like to drink and eat.
Oh yeah,
Those were fun.
are they fun
nights.
people? Are they like Latinos?
They are fun people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the Asian, like Southeastern Asians, have
Right,
a lot of maybe
They're very like us, right? They're very like the Latinos,
happy and like I
right?
don't know,
And like noble people.
because they know the struggle.
They know the struggle. Vietnam,
So like
Indonesia. What else?
Thailand,
Thailand, Malaysia. I don't know. No, Malaysia maybe not there.
Sri
I mean, nothing
Lanka,
against Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Like Japan is not in that group.
No,
Japan is like the Germans of the Asians. You know what I mean? Like,
and they are very of the Germans.
like you don't go fuck around over there like drinking beer in the streets and having a little dance like you do
No,
in
no, no.
Vietnam or
No.
the Philippines. No, you better fucking behave.
I think I've asked you this before. Who do you think is stricter, the Chinese or the Japanese?
Well, I mean, you're talking about two different types of strict. Japanese culture is strict, right? Like the law doesn't even have to say it. The people do it because of their morality. In China, I don't think they have the same morality. I'm not saying they don't. China has a beautiful and vast culture, but they're very strict in the regime sense. So the government is very strict with whatever you can do. So I think it's different. But I would say that like China is like the Russia of Asia, and then Japan is like the Germany of Asia. And then the Philippines and Vietnam is like Spain and Portugal.
Right, the warmer weather.
Just chilling, drinking, fucking.
Who's like like the Yugoslavia of
The Yugoslavia is China.
so all the communists.
Yeah, the communists.
Okay. Damn. What about the colder ones? What about like Mongolia would be what like
Well, like
Norway?
Nordic. Yeah, like Norway, Iceland type shit.
Damn.
And then like Singapore would be like the UK, because Singapore was an UK colony. You see how it all makes sense? Illuminati. Okay.
Well, then it answers a lot of questions.
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to make it clear. I wanted to make sure you visualize it, so I made a little allegory.
Do you think a country like China would ever be
China
not communist? Like, and it would still work?
I mean, to be honest, I think these days you can see how the Chinese people that live there kind of work well with the system they have. Like they like having a little bit less, well, I wouldn't say maybe a lot less freedom, but a lot of things just work automatically by the government, right? I don't know. I think it's too many people that have already been used to a system. But if something history has taught us is that as much as something seems that's going to last forever, like the Roman Empire that lasted for hundreds of years, things at times can get corrupt, break, and they fall. So I see both options. I see an option where the Chinese stay how they are, or where they break from that communist regime and actually become like a capitalist country. Damn, the camera ran out of battery, so you're gonna be, the face of the podcast towards the end. So yeah, that's what I think will happen to China. What would you want to happen?
No, I don't think I know enough to understand what could happen if they do change politically. It feels like it can't, like you said, they're so used to their dynamic. How long have they been a communist regime? I don't know about Chinese
I
history,
believe,
so.
yeah, like maybe, yeah, since like First or Second World War, so like 80 years or some shit. That's crazy, right?
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, Cuba has been in it
Yeah,
for
like
60 years.
65.
So it is thinkable that it could change. It's just thinking of how it could change because you can't compare Cuba, an island of maybe 3 million people, to China that's billions of people.
Cuba has like 10 million people. Yeah, it's
10 million.
different. I mean, China, the thing that it has is that even though it's a communist regime, they produce shit. The government has facilitated it so that the citizens can actually produce things, even though they're very well monitored and regulated by the state. They're able to create wealth. So they've created this weird communist capitalist regime at the same time. And to be honest, you can't fault China for it. They are sometimes unfair and I would maybe cheating in some sense in the economic world, but they are fighting for their people, So, I don't know. I think that we're moving closer, and I hope so, to a world where like China is not like an enemy and we're just partners that have different ways of living, but we're all working towards making our people live better each time.
Going back to brunch and like lunches and dinners. Did you ever order from the kids menu as an adult?
No, I don't.
You've never been like, oh, I want the Happy Meal.
No, the only times that I've considered it is like if the toy is like some Mario Bros shit, right? But and my sister told me the other day that she ordered it for a while because she wanted the toy or whatever. But yeah, just because of a matter of amount of food that I need.
It wouldn't give you enough.
Yeah, it wouldn't have
satisfaction.
enough calories for my intake. So no.
Is it okay that adults do it?
I mean, it's kind of like when adults go to Disney adults. Like, look, don't get me wrong. I like to go to theme parks every few years or so. I go to a theme park or so. Oh, I love it. This is cool. But if you're one of those adults that like twice a year you go to Disney and you have the little Mickey Mouse ears or whatever, that's a little weird. So to me, that's also the same weird that I see when somebody's an adult and gets a Happy Meal.
Disney adults are weird.
Yeah, that they are.
It's creepy weird.
It's creepy weird. It's cool. You can have fun at a theme park. But when that becomes like your fucking personality.
When you have weird. More than one Disney tattoo, still, it's it's getting out of hand.
When your room is painted like a Disney themed resort. When your vibrator has Mickey ears, you might have a problem.
Is it weirder if it's a woman or a man?
A man is a little weirder, but both weird.
Is it weirder because we see Disney as a kid thing?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Men,
yeah, they're more predators, whatever.
women, Disney women are weird.
But it's also weird when it's a couple. Like that's weird too.
Oh yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
Couples that share, I don't know. This is not the rule, but like a couple should be like men do men shit and women do women shit. I don't know. This sounds horrible, But you know, like these couples that like they both have like a huge passion for, I don't know, fucking Harry Potter, or maybe this is you and your couple. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm just thinking of examples. It's a little cringy when you see a couple that like, oh yeah, we go to Comic-Con every day and we dress up as fucking, you know, Fagosha and Farini.
I'm trying to think. I don't have that.
Okay.
She no, like my women. She likes the Harry Potter.
Right. But you don't play that shit.
I don't play that shit.
Right. Like she tells you, okay, you dress like this and put this wand in your pinino.
No, but she was like very like when our son was born, she wanted to do like a monthly picture.
Okay.
And it was like Harry Potter themed.
Okay, and that you allowed?
I mean, yeah. I didn't see any harm, no foul on that situation.
Okay.
His first birthday was Harry Potter themed.
Okay.
But it was us three, so it's not like a party or whatever.
Right. Okay. No, I mean you gotta give them some wins so they feel like they run the shit.
You can't, that's not a hill I'm willing to die on.
Right. There's other hills that you die. Okay. All right.
But it is weird. It is weird that
couples. Yeah, some couples are a little too much. Oh yeah, like every year we go to whatever Disney.
The Comic-Con one it's also weird.
It's weird. Although I have a little bit like an alter ego that wishes I could live that. That's just weird.
Wishes that you can leave that with your partner, or that you like that kind of stuff.
I mean that both. That I would like it and that I would have a partner to do that with. But then other times I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Is it too
cringy?
Ridiculous? Too cringy?
Yeah, too like weird. But maybe I'm just against fun. Maybe I'm like
fun.
Yeah, I'm anti-fun. All right, well, Chef Maurice, thank you for tuning in. Guys, thank you for, I mean, they can't see me at this stage, but anyways, yeah, have a great day and go behave and shit.
And shit.